Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again for yet another episode of SwillinGrog's wonderful world of beer. And yes, the world of beer is truly wonderful, even in these troubled times that we're in. Anyhow, today I'm having a look at a brew that was kindly sent to me by His Excellency, Sir Booze Review. It's a Korean beer, comes from South Korea. It's Namsan Mountain Premium Citra Ale, and it's 4.5% alcohol by volume. And yeah, I've had this in the SwillinGrog beer fridge for a wee while now. It's a very interesting looking brew, so I'm kind of wondering to myself, yeah, why have I taken so long to get around to reviewing this? But I do have a lot of beers to review for you all folks, enough to keep me going for another year at least. Anyway, so as I said, Booze Review was kind enough to send this Korean craft beer to me that's brewed and canned by Ka-Brew in South Korea, a 500ml can that's ice cold. So I'm going to crack open this premium Citra Ale and pour it out to this pint glass, and we'll give it a try. Okay. Wow. It looks very effervescent. Yeah, a relatively clear golden colour. Yeah, just a little over 2 fingers of frothy white head there. Just top this up. Alright, pump her back down. Yeah. Actually, when I poured out the remainder, it's become a little cloudier. There must have been some sediment in the bottom there. Alright, so onto the aroma. Ooh, yeah, quite fruity actually. Yeah, a lot of sort of fruity sweetness. I'm not really detecting any sort of grain there. Wow, almost snorted that. Alright, and I'll just get the remainder out. There's just a little bit left. Alright. Okay, cool looking can too. I really like the can design. Alright, so we've talked about the appearance and the aroma. So it could only mean it's time for the most important part of the review, the taste test. So cheers to you, Booze Review, and cheers to you, the audience. Let's dive into this one. First beer of the day. Wow. Well, up front, getting a nice hit of bready malt actually, although I didn't, detect that in the nose. Slightly prickly mouthfeel. Yeah, a lot of fruity hop flavours, but it's very pleasant and very well balanced, and wow, it goes down really smooth. I must have another gulp. Wow, this is really quite impressive. The body's somewhere between medium and full, leaning towards full, surprisingly. Wow, it's a very tasty, satisfying brew. They haven't gone overboard with the hops. Yeah, there's a nice balance there. Wow, it's got a almost creamy sort of mouthfeel to it, actually. Yeah, I'm rather enjoying this one. Yeah, I'm quite pleasantly surprised by it. And a little bit of lacing on the glass there too. Obviously I can't comment on the price point because Booze Review was kind enough to send this to me, but generally I find that South Korean beers are, in Australian terms, fairly reasonably priced here, generally speaking. So yeah, it's drinkable, alright, and at 4.5% ABV you could yeah, certainly session this one. It would be lovely on tap, but wow, it almost, yeah, I mean, tastes, almost has a draft-like taste to it out of the can. It's just beautiful, you know, tastes really nice and fresh. And, you know, obviously it probably took some time for this to, you know, get here from South Korea, but wow, a truly impressive brew. So let's have one last gulp and give it a score out of 10. Alright, well, all in all, it's a very impressive ale. Yeah, very tasty. Yeah, I think it's probably deserving of a solid 9 out of 10. It's definitely one worth trying. So, yeah, have a look around your, you know, Asian grocery stores where they sell alcohol. Perhaps you'll be lucky enough to stumble upon this. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for me. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of this, and I guess I'll see you all in the next review. But until then, folks, fare thee well, all.